All right, a new TikTok trend has many people reaching for the sour candy, but it may not be as good for you as you think.
Yeah, 3 News anchor Alexis Green explains how you may be doing more harm than good when attempting to avoid anxiety and panic attacks.
A TikTok trend claims to have the antidote for anxiety attacks, although many TikTokers say sour candy helps alleviate that stress.
Even in our population that we serve in my specialty clinic, we've definitely seen an escalation in anxiety levels, and that has surpassed disruptive behavior.
But health officials in the coastal bend say it may be more of a distraction technique.
You end up sort of jolting the brain back into a pause button where you can then let your frontal lobe take over and think it through that, okay, the situation is not as scary or as anxious, and have things calm down.
Developmental behavioral pediatric specialist Maricela Gulberson recommends not relying on sour candy because it may have some health drawbacks.
You do this long enough, the acidic high content that's in those candies will end up ruining enamel.
Gulberson says if you go through a bag of sour candy, you'd be consuming 100 grams of sugar. That's equivalent to eating 8 tablespoons of table sugar.
It serves as a little Band-Aid, but for long-term management of anxiety, you really should be working on coping strategies, relaxation techniques, working with a mental health provider like a licensed professional counselor or a licensed clinical social worker.
Gulberson says American culture typically looks for a quick fix, but there are other ways you can help ease the anxiety at home, including some nutritional options that are better for you because they are rich in tryptophan, which helps with serotonin.
Things like bananas, roasted peanuts, peanut butter, those kind of foods have that. Even watermelon, if you've got that sweet tooth, the watermelon has some vitamin B6 that can, and potassium that helps lower your blood pressure, keeps you a little bit more relaxed, and can help alleviate some anxiety as well.
If you don't have those foods immediately on hand, you can always use aversion therapy with the wristband. Here's how it works. Put on the wristband and snap it. This is expected to help jolt your brain into letting you take better control of your thinking. Since the pandemic, anxiety levels have been higher, but when it comes to reaching for those sweets,
it is not good, healthy decisions to do it.
Alexis Green, 3 News.
A whole bag of anything is not a good idea, first off.
Dentists are licking their lips right now at that story.
You know, you have to practice what you were taught. I was taught you brush your teeth after you eat something, right? Especially something sweet, but you never eat a whole bag of anything.
Oof.
A whole bag of anything is just not really good.
Moderation. So Gilbertson also recommends speaking with a mental health provider, counselor, or a licensed clinical social worker if you need help managing your anxiety.